for Elvira.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to something I've got planned.
Oh.
I can't say what.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, was that a little too ominous? Was that a little too ominous? I was just saying I was looking forward to stuff. I wasn't saying what or why.
You know what? I'm looking forward to stuff too. Huh.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure you're also thinking about your own campaign when saying that.
Oh, yeah, sure, that one too.
That's also fair. So Celia, being hella flirtatious. Anybody else got anything? No. Alright, then I guess we can get going without the inspiration.
I'm trying to think.
I
mean, the highlight was Celia's attempt at flirtation.
That was the highlight.
Because that's basically where we're going to pick up as well. So I think that's where we left off with the early parts of that.
I think that the highlights were said, you know. She was trying to flirt with this guy. I was gonna punch the other guy in the dick and turn into him. It was pretty much... Because before that was a lot of... Throne was talking to bartender about our current situation. It was...
Leave some stuff for other people, though. Because you and Prisma and Celia, you guys got your stuff in. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to shut you down necessarily, but I'm also trying to... Because I think this exercise... Are you guys liking this exercise, or should I just stop with the with this and just do the recap myself from the start?
I mean, it's been a week, and so I think the only thing I remember is Celia. Like I mentioned,
I'm also opening this up to just kind of other stuff that's been going on recently, so it doesn't have to just be from last session. Just kind of other stuff that you remember that's been happening recently, or what's kind of getting in this situation that we're in.
I'm in a bag.
Sure are.
Right. Cordelia, I'll count that you're in a bag. Because you have chosen to stay in the bag.
Yep.
It's not very comfortable in the bag, I again will say, but I think you were determined to stay in the bag.
Absolutely, I got grit.
I think I mentioned this the last few times, but I will say I may reverse that decision depending on how things go.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
All right.
I spoke to the people in Clyde about possibly this. That's about all I got.
This is true. All right. That gets everybody. So just kind of as a recap of last time in general, you had previously split up with Othronus going to speak with his friends in the Zentrum, and everybody else dropping off Bonnie and Flick, and then heading to investigate the Black and Knuckle. Excuse me. Othronus had spoken with Davil and Clive. Kind of gave them some information regarding the current situation you all are facing, and kind of requested some help. After some convincing and some kind of more descriptions, Davil agreed that he would send some enforcers with the Doom Raiders, including Clive, to a nearby warehouse in case there was something that they could do to help. kind of on standby because they're looking to take some opportunities to try and strike back against the Iron Pact. Pact, not bond, as that is just kind of one of the banter things you're going on. Not remembering it is Pact. We'll see if that sticks. So Othronus does have the address for. It would be a little bit of time before it would be set up, but the Zentrum will have some people there. Also, I believe, as a reminder, he gave you a few paper birds to contact anybody at that address to, like, if you need them to go and do something, go somewhere, help out, that is a possibility. Then with the rest of the squad, Cordelia's in the bag. I think she spent the entire session in the bag. Prisma and Celia had gone to the Black and Knuckle in the field ward, spoken with the bouncers in front, and it sounds like new management has taken over at the Black and Knuckle, which presumably would be the Iron Pact. And they're requiring a passphrase to enter into the Fight Club. With some flirtation from Celia, she got information. She was unable to convince them to just let her in directly, as it sounds like it would kind of be their heads if that happened. But they did tell the two of them where to find some off-duty members of the Iron Pact to see if they'd be willing to share the passphrase to let them in. So the two of them headed over to a nearby feast hall called the Smiling Succubus, over into a few streets down in the field ward. Yeah, come on. Okay, there we go. I'll do this. Right over here on the map. I don't know if anybody's in there right now. But yes, so the Smiling Succubus is where we find the others. Also, just check in Othronus. I believe we left off with you were heading to the Black and Knuckle. You'll be a little bit behind the others as you went and spoke with the Zentrum. Okay, then I'll check in with you when you're back. But for now, we'll go based off the assumption you're heading to the Black and Knuckle to try and meet up with the rest of the party. We'll start off with Prisma, Celia, and Cordelia in the bag. I think we may have done a little bit in the Smiling Succubus, but I'm going to roll it back and just let's go back to you all entering. You see that this is a decently large feast hall. It doesn't seem like it's serving necessarily the nicest food, but it does seem to be serving pretty decently sized portions. There are some relatively scantily clad women who are serving the food. I believe last time I basically described it as fantasy hooters. And a group of fairly rowdy men kind of at a table kind of towards the back, dressed in the same garb that the members of the Iron Pact that you saw dead in the sewers before were wearing. All kind of, wearing their own unique versions of it, but kind of still in that recognizable garb. It's not a uniform necessarily, but it is identifiable. So what would you like to do?
I think Prisma seeing this, using Minor Illusion, will kind of make his clothing match their style or motif, if you will. Not like you said, it's not a uniform, but you can tell the look.
So, minor illusion, I believe, creates either a sound or a static image. I don't believe it would be able to. I think if you basically stood very still, you might be able to make your clothing look like it's different, but I don't think it's going to be able to change the look of your clothes necessarily.
Okay.
Sorry. I like the idea, but I don't think...
That's fine.
Yeah. Something like silent image would work for that. But, yeah.
I mean, that was my idea, so... Yep.
Sorry.
Okay, time to go flirt with some thugs, I guess.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Does there appear to be someone that is like the leader or in charge of them?
Roll an investigation check. I'll say, Prisma, you can help, or you can roll up your own. Cordelia, I'm sorry, but since you are in the bag and do not have a good
Understood.
out, you can always come out of the bag and be involved in the game if you'd like to be. But
She's like, no.
if you want to be, no, she's
I'm
cozy.
gonna be a jack of the box. I will come out at the most bombastic time.
She wants to just show
Oh,
and surprise somebody, stab on the dick.
I got a 16 on my
You got a 13.
Okay. Yeah, the two of you are kind of looking at this group of fairly rowdy fellas, and you think it's a little hard to tell, but it seems like kind of the decent portion of this group is centered on one individual who actually, funnily enough, looks to be a halfling. Who is actually got like somebody else's helmet. It looks like, because he's like kind of. It doesn't look like it would fit him. It looks like he's sitting on a chair on top of somebody's helmet, and just kind of make himself a little taller and higher than the rest of the folks there.
Okay. Do I bring out Cordelia? Do I not bring out Cordelia? Ooh, no, not yet, not yet.
I'm just imagining her reaching into the bag and pulling out Cordelia by the scruff of her neck.
Like a fucking
And she
Pokemon, she just throws her bag of holding.
Cordelia, I choose you.
Oh, you choose me, friend?
Oh no.
She comes out, Cordelia, Cordelia.
She crawls out of the bag and then immediately runs back at Celia.
Ooh, no.
Oh,
that
that'd
one.
be so cute.
That
She
would be
chose me.
amazing. No, I think she's gonna go up and try to talk to this group of men, primarily the halfling leader.
All right. You walk over. Here, let me actually roll for something. Oh wow. Okay. So I rolled to see whether they ignore you or you walking over gets their attention. With low being they're just ignore you, and with high being you get their attention, or you can get their attention. I rolled double nat 20, so when you walk over, like this halfling fella just kind of looks up over at you, kind of like does a little bit of a double take, and like the rest of the group sees this double take and they just go silent after like a second or two.
Because of course, it's Celia. She just draws in attention. But I
Don't
think
break an arm jerking yourself
seeing
off.
that,
You know?
I think seeing that she has their attention finally, she is going to like very seductively smile at this halfling, and try to find the closest seating next to him, if there's any available.
All right.
Prisma will create mood music.
Gotta create the mood.
A mood.
Remember those 3 a.m. like love songs, greatest hits.
Yeah,
It's just that.
I think
I don't
to
think
also
that's the
sell
right
this
vibe.
to sell this as well. I think that like a lot of because they're by far the largest group in this feast hall right now. There was some mood music being played as well. A lot of the servers were kind of attending this table. So like when you get their attention, it's like a few seconds later, and it's like the rest of the tavern almost stops as well, or slows down significantly. So what do you say?
Oh, she's basking in this attention. As she approaches them, it's just going to be a very low, sultry, hello, gentlemen.
My. This halfling fella says, what a lovely lady you are. What brings you to our attention here? What brings you to
Well,
us?
I came to this area looking for a bit of fun and excitement, but the first place I went to didn't really satisfy me.
Oh, and where would that be? I think you've come to the right place now, though.
I think I have as well.
Well, if you're looking for some fun, why don't you come over here and have a little bit of a speech with you? And you see him like shake and like push this guy that's sitting next to him, kind of getting him to move, and he actually frees up the seat for you. That is, if you're you think you can keep up with our fun, don't you?
Oh, I'm a big girl. I think I could handle it. And she is going to sit down next to him.
At the girl. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit of a, I believe it's Mary from Lord of the Rings impression. Mary's a criminal.
Frodo! He's Frodo Baggins!
Mary as a criminal and a little bit of creep. Yeah, for now, at least. We'll see if that goes up or down.
Oh wait, I was imitating Pippin. Never mind, I was thinking of the wrong one.
Maybe it was. I forget
It's the fool of
voice
Pippin.
of each of them. I think it is Pippin, actually. Get which one goes with which voice.
Wait, which one's the Took? Is it Pippin?
Yes, fool of a took.
Ah, yes. I love that.
Okay, yeah, then it is Pippin.
Crystal, you need to get on our level and watch that.
I was like, yeah, all of these names are just going over my head, which is fine.
Hey!
Still, I've got the
hand
box set.
I will fall
watched-
asleep.
I finished
We'll take
watching The
breaks.
Hobbit.
And make crafts while we do it.
All right, if it's crafts, I'm in.
Yay!
Everyone else is like painting stuff. There's Joe. I'm in the back making a sword. This thing just gives me so much testosterone.
Oh my god.
No, my sister, when she was in college, she actually got it with a handful of friends and did a Lord of the Rings Extended Edition binge, and then ate like all of the Hobbit meals, and they like did like Like, first breakfast, second breakfast, 11Z's, tea time, dinner, supper, all the ones that they list in that one scene.
That is so cute.
They kind of get it all themed. Pretty sure there was salad in that one scene. That one iconic, little disturbing scene. That's Nora eating a salad. Most disturbing thing in Middle Earth. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I assume, Prisma, are you continuing to do the mood music?
Yes, Prisma is.
Alright.
I will say it's because since I can make sounds and stuff, it'll be a mixture of that and him actually playing the lute. So
You are your own backup musician.
yes. I already put what I thought he would be the best thing since she's trying to flirt with him.
That's definitely a choice.
Let me just jump in and... Oh, no, video unavailable. Let me see. No, both of them are unavailable. I have to watch it on YouTube, which I will do later.
Yep.
Really helpful, Discord. Just love that choice that you're doing. Oh, sorry.
Am I boring you, sir? I'm just kidding.
Sorry, I just yawn all the time, no matter what's going on.
Same.
I'm pretty sure I've yawned on a roller coaster before. Pretty
Impressive.
sure I've...
That's relatable.
Not because I was bored, it's just I yawn all the time.
Like, he is going to be the worst person to be in a bank robbery with.
Now that you
They're
just
like,
mentioned
totally,
yawning,
they're
now I'm
like,
yawning.
I'm sorry, am I boring you with my gun to your face?
Kinda, yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, so it's making me yawn even more. Alright. So, Celia, you go and sit next to this halfling fella. Sitting again with this helmet as you're sitting down, he's about at eye level, perhaps a little bit taller with this helmet that he's sitting on. Actually, no, it probably would be a decent bit taller with the helmet. Yeah. Seems to be some sort of intimidation factor of some kind. And there's just kind of this slew of various types of food, mostly meats, some more like I think there's some baked potatoes on the table. Just kind of a slew of different stuff. It says, "You hungry, lassie?" Or did you
I think I'm in the mood for something a little bit more thrilling.
Alright. I'll say go ahead and roll persuasion. I'll say persuasion or deception with advantage. The combination of the music and just the general implications and the fact that you've kind of already got him.
Like, how good does Celia look for him to get his attention at Fancy Hooters?
That is a 19.
Also, just to clear up, I don't think we said anything about disguise. You're still in your, normal form.
Yeah, I'm
You're
still
not
in
like
my drow form.
disguised or anything. 19. Oh, I see. And he actually kind of chuckles with a couple of the other folks here. You're ready for that now, aren't you? You're eager, aren't you?
Eager's definitely a word to describe it, yes.
Well, give me just a moment, dear, and I think I can rent us a room. I'll be right back. And you see him actually hop down from this table and go and flag over one of those servers, attendants, and go and speak with them. You hear kind of some muttering coming from some of the other men here at the table. You think he'll be up for another round after he's done? Doesn't last more than a minute, from what I hear. Another one says. Another one chips in. Half the time, if what I've heard's true. Are you saying, responding at all to this jeering, or are you just kind of ignoring them?
She's going to give a little smirk and then flash them all a wink.
Go ahead and roll it.
Oh my god.
Just to see their reaction.
Go ahead and roll a what? I'm sorry?
Just another persuasion check, just to kind of garner their reaction.
I really wanted to do a Robin Williams one where he's like at the end of the line. Looks like them, but he's like Welsh. No one can understand him, but he's like agreeing with him.
22.
22. Yeah, you give a wink, and there's kind of a little bit of a roar from the table of like approval. There's a couple whistles as well. Yeah, and before long, this halfling fella comes back and kind of actually holds out a hand and to like kind of try and get yours and says, "My lady." No, I think he actually says it, "My lady." He says it wrong. Do you take it, or are you?
No, she will take it, but she is going to try to indicate that Prisma should definitely follow.
Alright, and he will do so as nonchalantly or as inconspicuously as possible.
Alright. This halfling fella is gonna kind of look over to his compatriots and say, "Now don't wait up on us." So there's a couple of cheers and also a couple of boos of just kind of jeering this guy. Prisma, go ahead and roll a stealth check. Just kind of see how subtle you can be with following them.
I got a 14. Plus nothing. That's just 14.
14. Let me roll. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Good. I'm yawning at my own game, to be fair. I also had that need to sneeze, but not being able to. You, as you wait a few moments as they head upstairs, you see this halfling actually kind of spinning a key in his finger on one hand and kind of awkwardly leading you, Celia, in the other hand. It seems that nobody notices as you kind of flip up the stairs shortly after. I also want to just do a general check on how everyone's doing, because I know this is kind of some usually untouched, and for some people awkward, for some people it's fine, awkward subject matter. So I just want to check in on how everybody's doing.
Good.
Good.
Good? Okay. It seems like things are already.
It's just imagine Cordelia like her little fingers pushing out a condom.
No.
Oh gosh.
I was gonna ask, where did you leave Cordelia, or is she there
No,
with
she's
you
still
guys?
with me in the bag.
It's still in the bag. She's still in the bag.
Listen, I got
I'm
plans.
with
Don't worry.
you all the time.
Oh, no. Oh no.
We're gonna be
Oh, okay.
best friends.
So I'm gonna get to this bar and wonder, where the hell are you guys? Because you're all in that room.
Ooh.
Networking, apparently.
Yeah, that's the word
That's
for
what you want
it.
to call it.
Because you and me, we're like sisters, but closer.
No.
Oh god, that fucking SpongeBob reference. I hated it so fucking much.
But Celia will let herself get led to the room.
Yeah.
Can I lock the door behind me?
Yes. I was tempted to make a joke that he takes you to room 69, but they definitely do not have that many rooms.
Not
How
enough
big
room.
is this in? Oh my goodness.
They made this place big enough
Here's
just
the-
for that joke.
Here's the kicker: all the
They
rooms
just stopped
are room
at 69.
69. No, all the rooms are room 69.
Oh,
It's
no.
69A, 69B, 69C.
Awful.
Yep. But no, he takes you up to room, and it does seem like this feast hall does definitely know its clientele, as when you step inside, it's definitely not the nicest, but you can definitely tell that what this room is set up for.
Okay. I have a question though. What size is the bed? Did they give the gnome or like
The halfling size bed.
Stop.
California King, of course. I'm kidding.
Nice.
No, I think it's
The California King for a halfling is still just a.
It's still just like a full size bed. Yay.
Yeah, you saw like an exchange of coins, so it seems like this was just recently rented room. So yeah, and then you said you wanted to lock the door behind you?
I sure do.
Yeah. He leads you in, and roll a sleight of hand check. To lock this without him noticing.
21.
21. You believe him to be none the wiser.
I would hope so. That was smooth. But who knows?
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Meanwhile, I'm on the other side, like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
Yeah,
Just
I'm
wait,
tempted
you're my
to
backup.
mention-
Hold on. In case this plan goes south, you're my backup.
Look, this is
Pretend
all
to-
you. I'm not gonna tap in for you when you get tired.
You're outside the like door pretending to be a bouncer, just waiting for like that 3-knock signal.
Yeah. How's it going? Yeah, this is the boss, you know, he's you know.
Prisma whispers in your mind something along the lines of, I'd be happy to tap in, but I think he'll be knocked out almost immediately. The punch in the jaw. Don't get any
I will
idea.
find the nearest magazine and trap you in there.
So here's my plan. I would like to, after I lock this door, turn around, see where this halfling guy is, and then I would like to cast darkness in the room.
Let me just roll for something, because the thought entered my mind and it would be funny. Let's do high, yes, low now. Oh my god, okay, that wasn't the double nat 20 again, but that was 20 and a 19, so...
It's all mood.
You like, you lock the door and kind of like wait and be as you're kind of like thinking about how you're going to approach this. And you turn around and you see him. He's gotten into the bed, and you see he's already tied one hand to like one end of this bedpost. There's like some silk rope attached to the bedposts. And he's saying,
actually, you know what? You just made this easier. Screw the darkness then.
"Do you mind helping tie me on to the other end?" You will see he's down to. He's still wearing a cloth around his waist, but he got out of his clothes really quick.
Oh,
I thought he was-
be my pleasure.
Just tell me
He was
when to
wearing
pop out
tearaway
and
robes.
we'll whack him.
Odd choice of words,
You
but
don't-
okay.
You don't need to do anything but turn on the darkness and then just pretend. And just asking random questions.
I'm gonna go and finish tying him up to this bed, because... Sure. I think there is probably like a quick flash of like a little bit of surprise, like, oh, okay, and then a little shrug as she goes and ties him up.
Works for me.
Yeah, okay, you made this easier for me. That works.
Again, that was a case of I was expecting not to have that, but I decided to just roll for it just for shits and giggles, and it was almost, again, practically perfect. So, yeah, no, he is making this real easy for you.
I assumed that when he paid for this room, he asked for the room specifically with this in it. There's other rooms with other setups. He
Oh
wanted
yeah,
this one.
absolutely. He specified this room.
So, got anything particular planned? He kind of says as you're tying up his other hand.
You can say that, and I want to make sure this tie, this, I guess, restraint is extra tight on his hands. Painfully.
Yeah, I think go ahead and roll. I think most people end up doing this with sleight of hand, so let's go with sleight of hand. Again.
Hold on, you do math. 25.
25? Nice. Yeah, you say that in like perfect timing with like as you're tightening, you could say that and like you tighten it. It's like you kind of like, oof, that's extra tight. I see. Well, no matter. What exactly did you have in mind?
Here's what I had in mind. And she's gonna pull out her dagger. You made this so much easier for me.
Okay.
Got me.
My safe word is
Now,
pineapple.
does he get it now, or does he think this is roleplay?
I know, hold
Yeah.
on. Does he still think this is an act?
Yeah, you see, the shock on his face for a moment, and then like confusion. Like he goes through like multiple stages, like really quickly, of like shock, confusion, it's like recognition. It's like, oh, this is probably, and then like as you keep on talking, it's like, you're not. This is not what I thought it was it?
No. You are definitely not my type.
Yep.
I prefer my men
Oh.
much larger. In all aspects.
Damn. That's cool.
Yeah. No, you
What
see
a
that
bitch.
sort of, like a tear, like almost comes his eyes. He like looks away. It's like, you didn't have to go that direction. You see, jeez.
Now listen. I need to get into the Black and Knuckle. And lucky for me, I was
What?
told you and your group know the code word to get me into the Black and Knuckle.
What? That's what this is about. Are you kidding? That's what all this is about? Not my... Well, I guess I don't need to talk about that. Let me actually roll for something else. Normally, we just give the passphrases to people that are part of our organization or just, on friendly terms with it. Hell, I gave a passphrase to like 3 of the ladies this morning.
This seemed more fun.
But I mean, if you still want to have some fun, that's
No.
still on the table. No? Darn it. You sure?
And the dagger's gonna slowly poke into his side.
Right.
Cordelia, would you like to?
So that password.
Shit.
Fires and brightness and dark. Just, I don't do good thinking. Well, there's a dagger at me side. Give me a minute. Jeez.
Does he need more
I
persuasion?
suggest you start to do some good thinking, because you'll realize I am very impatient.
Roll an intimidation check. With a conditional +2.
17.
I'm also going to say there's... Without trying to say this too explicitly or anything, you can see that he's not entirely turned off by all that's going on.
Disgusting.
I am
I
trying
mean,
to
you
make
can tell, but it's
a pretty slimy
not-
person.
You can tell, but I mean, it's not much to tell.
You got a frying pan in here, Celia?
No, I don't carry frying pans in my bag of holding, unfortunately.
Dang it. Otherwise, we could knock him out with that.
And you said that was a 12 total?
No, it was with a +2, that's a 16.
Okay, 16.
No, 17. 'cause it's 11 plus 4 plus 2.
Okay. Right, because there's the +2. Okay, nice. So... Jeez, okay. Passphrase right now is, the fire burns brightest in the dark. Leave me be now?
Thank you. And then I am going to gather up his clothes. Do I want... Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna set him on fire.
You do think that it's around Cordelia's size, though you don't know if you want to subject her to that.
No, I don't know where these clothes have been, in all honesty.
Wow, you
Yes,
really do care.
Many places.
I am definitely going to set these clothes on fire, though.
She does care. Are you just like shooting a firebolt on this in the middle of the room? Because it's just kind of scattered in the room. I'll say that there's some kind of pan or something, the metal that you can punch it all up in and put it on, so it doesn't,
Hold on.
burn this building down.
Oh, she
She's gonna burn this
does.
building
She
down.
does go for the metal pan. That was a very high roll. She will
That's
gather
nice
up all
of
of
her.
these clothes into this metal pan, and she will cast a firebolt at it.
Hey! I don't suppose you could at least untie me?
No.
Not a chance.
And then I'm
Cordelia
going
will pop her head
to
out the
grab the... I'm actually going to grab the helmet that he was
Terrifying.
wearing. And hand that to Cordelia.
What are you
She
getting?
sticks her head out.
Yes, just helmet on top of Cordelia's head.
Oh,
He was
cute.
sitting on a helmet on the chair, but it was somebody
Oh, I
else's
thought he was
helmet, so I don't
on.
think he took it with him.
Oh, I thought he was
I'll go
wearing
ahead and
it.
say, though, that he had a helmet that he had with him as well.
Sure. But here you go,
It's
Cordelia.
not one that, it's not one that covers the face, but it does kind of help to obscure it a little bit. So, yeah.
So it's got Roman cheek flaps. Noted.
Yeah. Got a few spikes and all that. A similar sort of kind of dark ashy metal that it's made out of. You've seen some of their other material made out of.
Okay. All right, Cordelia, let's go. She'll start walking out the door.
Okay. Well, I must say you did a fine job.
Does kind of swear at you a bit as he's leaving, as you're leaving, I should say. And you run into Prisma outside the door.
You sure we shouldn't have knock him out? Because that seemed like it'd be a decent precaution.
No, it'll be fine.
Oh,
We'll just
okay.
close the door behind us, and that should buy us at least enough time to get to the tavern.
Yeah, you actually hear him swearing at you as you're closing the door, and you like as you close the door, it's actually like you can still hear it very faintly since you're like right in front of it, but
It's pretty
it's
muffled.
actually pretty muffled. It seems these rooms are soundproofed.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go. I got the password.
Yeah, honestly, I think I would have preferred you fucking him than screwing him over like that with that comment. Like, fuck.
You
Right.
didn't hear it. It's a soundproof door.
You can still like hear through the door if you like run up against it, but it's you can still
Prisma's
hear
just
through the
pressing
door.
his
if you
ear
like,
Heard it
against
through
the
the keyhole. Heard it through the keyhole.
I didn't
Did you
say
hear that?
anything that wasn't true.
Yeah.
And
So you are heavily muffled.
yeah, I wasn't able to hear anything.
Anything now?
Better.
That's better.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, I was trying to say if I could, I'd post that meme real quick as soon as you said that. Of, what is it? Yeah, the Simpsons meme, like, stop it, he's already dead.
He's already dead. That would be a good one.
All right, back to the blackened knuckle.
Man.
Yeah, I have a quick question. Do we unknowingly pass each other and I will go and try and find them while they leave back where I was?
I'm actually going to jump over to the blackened knuckle with you, Othronus. You had a decent trek up to the field ward. Similar sort of experience with the field ward that I kind of described last time. Kind of frozen dirt instead of the cobble that you're used to in the city. And not all of the most pleasant smells, but you do come up to the Blackened Knuckle, which is this fairly large building. Seems like it's probably a repurposed warehouse of some kind. It's gone through a couple of refurbishments and renovations. There's an entrance that is being guarded by these two bouncers. One orc and one this kind of beefy dragonborn. Black dragonborn. You actually... Let me roll for something, actually. Yeah. You actually see kind of arguing from a distance as you're approaching. Where's the... Oh, there it is. You actually see a familiar face. You actually see his arm and shoulder is kind of in a bit of a sling at the moment, but you see Kadak, was it Tempest? Yeah, no, I think it is Tempest. The cleric of Tempest, that kind of the leader of the Hall of Heroes that you had visited previously. And it looks like he's being refused entry at the moment.
because it's muffled.
You are muffled again. I'm sorry.
Any better?
That's a bit better.
Hold on. Let me try something.
Still a little muffled. Sorry.
Is any better?
Yes, that is better.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Try this for a little bit and then see if we can fix up this. Technically, is no thing, just speakers.
Okay, that was muffled in a different way.
I love it. Any better now?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, awesome. I'm just gonna walk up to them. Don't know if they're mid-conversation or arguing. I'm just gonna walk in and I ask, so this place not yet open or what?
He kind of does a little bit of a double take of like kind of looking between you and these bouncers and says, "You believe this? Came here like just a week ago, and they didn't have a passphrase or anything like that. I was a regular here, semi-regular here, and now all of a sudden they don't want to let me in." The Dragonborn announcer here says, "Sorry, but the rules are new, but they are the rules. Not able to let anybody in without the passphrase."
All right, I get that. I'm assuming new management. That's usually when this kind of stuff goes down. Just give them like a little wink. So I'm assuming that's what this is.
Sorry, could you repeat that? Again, it's like I can hear you a bit more clearly, but it's a little muffled in a different way.
All right, let me try it. Let's see.
I already got you at max
Well,
volume.
let's see if this works.
I'm sorry, can you guys hear him better, or is this just on my end?
No, he's going in and out of sounding muffled for me too.
Yeah.
Hello.
Is it?
Ooh, much better.
That's better.
Oh, sweet. Okay, we'll stick with this for now. I'm asking. So I'm assuming that this is change of ownership, or as it were. That's usually when this stuff tends to go down. So,
Are you sorry, yeah.
So, can't let anyone in without the password. I'm assuming you can't just tell us what it is to like save us the trouble. Hypothetically, if we did have the password, are you guys even open right now, or are you just like still renovating, still just moving shit around in there?
We're open. So yeah, new management.
Right. Then let's. I mean, honestly, just courtesy. And you know any other place nearby that's going to have more or less the same vibe until we can figure out how to. I mean, if we even figure out whatever the deal is with these guys. Who knows? These guys might try to go private, but I mean, I don't know why. This place seems perfect for public, but not my thing.
Are you asking this of Kadak, or are you asking the bartender or the bouncers here?
I'm actually asking both, like as a general question. Like, I came here because I was told about this place a while ago. Said it was a good place to drink, good place to get a little bit of exercise in, and I like mimic shadow box.
Yeah, I believe I was the one that told you. Kadak says, "We saw you just the other day."
Yeah, see right here.
Yeah,
But yes, that's.
don't come for a week and they change all the rules.
I know a lot can happen in a week. That's that. It's just how sometimes it goes.
Kadak actually kind of puts a hand on your shoulder and like does like a head nod. It's like kind of wants to speak to you like a little bit farther out, a little out of earshot.
I'll give him a nod. And I'll just walk by. Or, like I said, are we walking back?
Yeah, walk back a little bit. And again,
Yeah, we'll walk back.
also mention, you do see his arm, and there's like a couple of bruises that he's got on right now, but his arm's currently in a sling. You don't know necessarily what happened, but you could probably guess.
I was gonna say, like, so just so I'm not, randomly guessing, what did happen here?
Oh, you're asking about this? Yeah, last night somebody came in to challenge for the title of the cleric. I did win, but they put up a good fight. Got a couple good bruises. Want to make sure that everything sets properly and all that. Want to make sure I'm in peak condition still. So I wanted to come by and check out some fights. Get some good motivation for recovery. But looks like that's a no-go at the moment. I don't know much, but it seems like new management, and I don't really like their practices at the moment.
We'll wait and see what they have to say after we scope it out a bit. You never know, they might just be waiting to drive up popularity because it's so new and exclusive and all that other shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's other fight clubs here in the Field Ward and in the city in general, though the ones in the city have to be a little bit more secretive about it.
I know.
But, this is, one of the bigger and better establishments.
I know, so I'm trying to think. Because it would be nice to get in there, but, not if I gotta go in there fighting, because it defeats the point of drinking afterwards unless we take everybody on. That's like a whole weekend, and I don't feel like spending that time this.
Yeah. I know these folks and know that they gotta follow the, whatever their employer is, but old employer wasn't like this. He was, let everybody in.
And that means I probably got someone new if we no idea anything about them or really anything. I know well, and this is only a bit of hearsay, so no way to confirm it until I would actually be in there, but supposedly the new guys that moved in are, whatchamacallit, one of the gangs. Trying to remember it off the top of my head. I wrote it down somewhere because I keep mispronouncing it. Firebrand? What are they called?
No. He doesn't say this because he doesn't know anything about this, at least at the moment. But the Iron Pact.
There it is.
I'll say it's the DM.
Yeah. The Iron Pact, there it is. You'd scribble it, there's like a little note that said, like, Clive just tucked it into my shirt.
Yeah?
Yeah, but yeah, supposedly these are the new guys in charge, so guess we'll have to see, or wait and see how they choose to handle this one. I mean, I got not sure what else to do now, unless you know another place nearby just to get a drink. I mean, anywhere nearby you think it'd have a good little place to lay low, take a drink?
There's a couple other places around here that have some, halfway decent ale. Maybe if we wait until we can see if we can hear some words about what this passphrase is or what we need to do to get it. And I'm gonna say, I'll say this is actually around the time that you see Celia, Prisma, and Cordelia. Are you still in the bag, or are you?
No, I'm out of the bag now.
Okay. You actually see them kind of. You guys see each other walk as you walk back towards the Black and Knuckle. So, yeah. You guys see Othronus, and the rest of you see. And Othronus, you see the rest of them. And you slowly walk towards, and you'll walk past him, and now you're gone.
I looked confused for a second before I turned back to him and said, what time of day is it exactly? I'm looking at the sun like, I know I did a thing that took me way longer to get here than what they were. Did they just leave? Like, how long did they take to get here?
I'm just. I don't know.
You know, in his head, they're like they've just gotten here. It's like, how did I beat you guys here?
Little way from Celia.
Your girl was being a whore.
Excuse me.
It takes time, my guy.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Nothing.
Well, okay, let me rephrase that. He doesn't know where you guys were. He does, in fact, know the other thing.
He just knows. He knows. Alright, so what do you guys actually say to each other?
So, are we going in, or
Wait,
why
did you
are
guys
you
just
standing
get here?
around?
I turned back. Is he still there? Have I been talking to a ghost this whole time?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, just making sure, because the way she said that made me think, like, was I talking to myself?
I mean, two big guys, but... I mean, do you guys know the passwords? I wouldn't mind going in, watching a couple rounds.
Well, I was going to say, it says we need a password. Figured we'd just go to another bar, ask around, see if we can figure out what the password is.
Yeah, no, she took care of that.
Already done.
Took care of that.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, maybe
Wow,
buy
you
some
guys
people
are
looking at
fast.
drinks, get on their good side. Oh,
I mean, that's what I usually do. That or some other stuff.
did you buy some people some drinks and get them on their good side?
Or,
No.
Some other stuff.
Oh, you fought them. Cool.
That's one of the other stuff.
That's a good. I like fighting people. He just says
It's fun, isn't it?
and smiles to himself.
It's fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure, but are we just going to stand around here, or are we going to go in?
I mean, they just told us we need a password, and now we have it. So I guess let's go and check out what's up.
Okay.
Oh, tell me, where did you guys go to get it?
Exploration.
The password. That's a story I'll definitely want to hear later.
Later. Sounds great. And Celia is actually going to walk ahead, and is the same bouncer that she talked to earlier still there?
Yep, same two bouncers, and yeah, the orc bouncer that you were flirting with in particular is still there.
She is going to once again smile and give a little wave towards this orc bouncer.
Fellas, treat you all right up there?
More than all right.
Pretty quick turnaround.
I work fast. I have the password though now.
Right.
And then just gonna give it to them. I don't remember it. I'm gonna be real honest. I have the memory of a goldfish.
You
Fire
remember?
burns brightest at night.
There we go. What she said.
Something like that.
That's not the password.
Close enough.
That's Go ahead and just. You're
Hold
real
on, let me
close.
go back in the VOD.
This won't be high. Just roll a history check. I'll say either you, Cordelia, and Celia can both roll a history check.
Ooh, 19! Celia is much better at memorizing things than I am, because
Woo, that's a 4.
Oof.
it was a little muffled in the bag. It was a little muffled in the bag when he said it.
Right.
That's fair. To be fair, though, you were really, really close. It was, you recall, it is the fire burns brightest in the dark.
Yeah, that one.
Ah,
The
I
fire
knew it.
burns brightest in the dark.
And here I was thinking it was going to be too easy. Remember?
No. You picked a full-on phrase. That's not gonna last.
Memory is not.
She has the.
I was half expecting the password to be password.
She has the memory of a squirrel.
I sure do.
Not that great.
Not Celia. Me. Player. Crystal. Hi.
Yeah.
Fair.
The riddle is riddle. Sorry. That one.
But yeah, Celia will
The
give
riddle
password
is what
to
gets
this
bigger
bouncer.
the more you take from her.
And do you remember what the password is now? Or have you already forgotten?
Fire burns brightest in the dark. Is that right? Is that right? Was that right?
Yes.
Good job.
Woo!
Something
I
about fire
doubted
and
myself the
darkness
entire time I
and
said that. I was like,
being
I hope that's right.
I mean, I'm like half wanting the orc to like pat you on the head as he lets you in, but all right. And
Do not mistake our lack of memory for lack of enthusiasm.
Never.
You're fine, everybody. And then these lot with you, because I think you walked away from the rest of the group.
Yeah, this lot is all with me.
I was semi-tempted to just say he lets you in and then closes the door and doesn't let the rest of you guys in.
Oh, that'd be so
But-
funny.
I was about to say, like, oh, did we not say we're falling behind her? Oh, shit. Oh, well, back to the bar.
Cordelia's just walking. Oh, I'm her bag. So.
Was semi-tempted to do that, but I'm not going to be cruel, and also I don't want things to go on excessively long.
Side note, guys, this is adorable. Muffins is in my lap, and he is literally chasing his own tail while he lays here. It's the
Nice.
cutest thing.
Aww. Muffins.
And he just fell off.
Oh, baby.
Alright. So he lets you all in, and as you all group up and head on in, he actually does kind of say, alright, well, enjoy your time at the Black and Knuckle, and try to stay safe in there, because, well, management can be a little, you'll see. Take
Oh,
care.
fair. Very fair.
So you all step inside, and there's actually kind of like a little bit of a bend to kind of get into the main section of the tavern. And here, let me change this image. For the life of me, I could not find like a perfect, like a good enough or satisfying enough battle map for this. So I'm just going to use the Guts and Garters battle map again, just kind of for the vibe, for the map. It's not the same.
enough.
I did find, however, I'll actually send this in a moment, but I did have an image, but it's not a map, but it is an image that kind of gives a good vibe that I like. Then, so you step inside. There is kind of, as you're walking in, there is kind of this thick scent of smoke, ale, wet, and a little bit of sulfur hanging in the air. It's pretty dim inside, with kind of the occasional beam of light coming in from some of the like patchy repair jobs in the roof and some of the upper portions of the wall. There's just kind of beams of light pouring in. There's a warped wooden floor that does seem to have plenty of history in it, with knife marks, burns, some splotches of blood that haven't seemed to have come out fully. Mismatched tables kind of crowd the area. This is a fairly large tap room, probably easily like double the size of the tap room in Trollskull Manor, maybe even close to triple. with some pretty rough-looking patrons, many of which seem to be in that same sort of, not a uniform, but same iron-packed garb that seems to be indicative of them. There are the occasional other patrons, which do also seem to be rough, as well as a handful of less seedy, still probably seedy, but patrons that don't seem to be very happy about the new clientele that this tavern's been serving. You see behind a bar plenty of liquor hoarding on the shelves of questionable quality, and behind the bar as well. Grab another one. Is this woman. Okay, wait. Okay, I need to change that setting so I can have that back. But this woman, standing behind the bar, looking to be tending to a handful of these patrons, kind of a little annoyed at their presence, but still trying to serve them to the best of her ability. You see, kind of in the back of this tap room, though, is an opening to a much larger area where it seems like most of this tavern's patrons are actually, as perhaps you all walk a little bit farther into this room, you see there's actually a dip into the ground. Like somebody... You know that this is not like the rest of the city, where, it's been built up with cobble and all that. Somebody dug into the ground this arena, it seems. There are kind of rails to keep people from just jumping in, and here I will also send that other image now of this arena. Crowds cheering and looking down at this fight pit, with currently a few combatants that are engaged in this brawl, stained with blood in the dirt. Seems that this crowd isn't all cheers, some of them jeering and some of them even booing as well from the fight. This tavern isn't necessarily the most friendly of places, at least at the moment. You actually see Kadak actually kind of look on and almost like disappointment at what this has become, and says, this into less welcoming of a place. Not quite as fun as when I recommended it to you. Sorry about that. New management isn't doing anything good for the business. Well, thank you for getting me in, though. Guess I'll leave you all to your business. See you around, though.
Bye.
Anything you recommend while we're here?
Well, normally the fights. Bartender seems to be the same one as before. Still, Ashans is still probably, she's endearing, but don't get on her bad side. She's easily agitated, so I recommend watching out. And he kind of looks down at Cordelia. Because I think when you last interacted with him, he got almost a little agitated at her because I think of some of the weird questions she had asked.
I am
I'm sorry.
always careful.
You cut out for me as soon as you said bartender, and then you would skip to the part with "be careful not to agitate her." And I'm so glad I have no idea who you're talking about.
I think that was about how it went. Don't piss off our Shans. Or at least I don't recommend it.
Listen, I make people happy, or at least I try to.
Yeah, good luck
Oh,
with
that's
that.
at the. We don't do that. They don't do that here. That's at the succubus place.
Yeah, smiling
that was
succubus.
What?
Wait, there's a succubus place?
Not with actual succubus.
I mean, it looks over at Celia. Damn close.
Not as far as
not
you're
saying
aware.
anymore.
Aren't those like super dangerous?
This coming from the player that once had a vampire bite one of his characters' necks and
It's like the one
kept
that
on
set up a
making-
brothel of
was-
succubus.
That was not this character. That was another character.
Right now, I think we're talking about the player. To be fair,
Oh, the player.
No,
yeah,
no,
no,
I
but
know.
it's all in situational ways. In this version, Arthurans is well aware how dangerous they are. I'm not saying he's not, going to go talk to them. I'm just saying he's well aware that they could
Oh, God.
easily kill him. But they could be
Amazing.
friendly. We don't know.
They could be. They could very well be. Or they could not.
There's also that, yeah.
Do we know what time Bonnie's supposed to be getting here? Or supposed to be meeting whoever it is she's meeting?
the note said sunset. I believe it was around or slightly after noon. So, including the fact that it is winter, sunsetting at about, let's say, 6. So you still have 4 or 5 hours or so
Okay.
before you head back and then head back up here with Bonnie. The option is still open to, come earlier or, have other plans, but that is kind of the situation right now. I'll actually say if we want... Actually, also, just to kind of finish the description, I will say also, on the far side, there's this arena and the stands above it, kind of encircle. It rises up past ground level, and then it digs into the ground a bit deeper. There's kind of these stands around, which seem to be a little bit emptier than normal, since it seems that there's less patrons than this place would normally inhabit, due to the whole password situation right now. But it is 85% of the patrons here are Iron Pact members, it looks like. You do see on the far side, there's a couple of segmented areas and tables that seems like are reserved for nicer tables for more esteemed guests. And on the very far side, there is a closed-off booth with these crimson curtains kind of blocking them off from everybody else, along with multiple guards standing watch outside.
I think Prisma's
Cozy.
gonna kind of look around, kind of poke his nose into different things just to see what's happening. But he's gonna just try and stay as a background character, not to raise too much attention.
Want to do some sleuthing, dropping some eaves?
Sure. Yes.
as Samwise puts it.
I wasn't dropping no eaves, sir. I swear. I just want to get a close-up real quick on my face, because I didn't...
That was a great blooper.
That was. But yeah, I know. I'm definitely headed to the bar. I'm about to test my luck to see if I get kicked out or not.
Yeah.
Because I need to know how to sign up for the fight competition, and I need to see. I wonder how the bartender is going to react to us.
Yeah, I think at this point, we can probably start. Also, just kind of, especially since you guys are kind of, this will be kind of one of the first times, and you probably want to err on the side of giving yourselves more time while you're still getting used to everything. I think we could probably wrap up the evening here. I know it's early, but I want to make sure you guys have all the time you need.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like, it's
Nah, it's
literally
all good.
just...
It's
yeah.
understandable.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, yeah, no,
No
It's
problem.
rough and it's
How it is.
tricky, but it's.
We're
it is
still getting
life
together
sometimes.
consistently.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry, guys, for Wednesday. I
worry.
want to,
No problem.
but I
Hey,
hope
it's
you
all
guys
good.
have fun with your game night.
Yeah.
Heidi,
It'll be fun.
Heidi, you need to get
Yeah?
a computer or a PlayStation so you can play Marvel Rivals, and you could be Jeff the Shark.
She has a Steam Deck now.
Oh,
What's
Oh my
Jeff the
God!
Shark?
we could do it. We could do it.
You need to look up when you can Jeff the Shark.
Oh.
He is a land shark puppy.
She would kill
What?
Jeff. She would fall in love with Jeff.
You wouldn't
He
fall.
would. He
Oh
is
my
amazing.
God! Just look up Jeff singing Marvel Rivals. That's it.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, he's adorable.
And
Okay, so I would die for that
sprung
face.
instantly.
Download the game and we can all play together.
If you see a bit of his gameplay, he has a thing where he can just like do a land shark like diving into the earth. He hums the Jaws theme to himself while he does it.
Oh my gosh.
And he's got like the most frustrating ultimate in the game, but he's also just he's an ultimate the ultimate like dilemma of like he's on some ways frustrating, and like some people treat him like demon spawn, but also just lore wise and cuteness factor, he is adorable.
There's a clip I
nice
gotta see if I can
factor.
find again. That's you can see a guy who's playing Jeff who's just chilling with like the most upbeat kind of normal music you could think of, or like healing himself, while in the background there's an Iron Fist chasing him, blasting the most kind of like workout music, just trying to kill him, but he falls in for almost like a minute straight trying to stop Jeff.
Slamming on the keyboard too, like constantly trying to catch up with him. Well, there's also There's also a winter game mode right now that is entirely revolving around Jeff, and it's basically, kind of a Splatoon knockoff, but it's also fun. It's also frustrating sometimes, but it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great when you get a chance. You'll love it.
I've only ever watched like 2 Marvel movies, so I don't know anything about Marvel.
When you get a chance, you can actually just look up some Jeff comics on YouTube. They're just lovely little.
Yeah, because Jeff
Okay.
has nothing to do with like any major stuff. He's just a really cute side character.
No, I think he was only introduced like 3 to 5 years ago. He was pretty recent in Marvel history, but
Yeah.
especially with Marvel Rivals, he is going. I think they've actually there's been some some people that have been hinting that they might actually have him be in a cameo or involved in some future Marvel project.
Yeah, because of his popularity right now.
Yep.
There's I don't remember what it's called, but essentially Jeff, when he's just walking outside, he sees a pet shop and all the animals in a cage, and he gets so sad that he just goes and tries to bust them out.
Oh yeah, that's
Aw.
fun. Also, he's technically, canonically, I think the strongest character in Marvel Rivals lore right now.
Heck yeah, strong and cute.
He ate a whole bunch of cosmic artifacts, like super powerful cosmic artifacts, and yeah, he just has them.
Love it.
It'll be great. You guys
If
see
you
what
want to
happen.
alter the fabric of reality,